Hello everyone and welcome to my channel, Siriana Tarot. This is going to be a reading for Capricorn, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus signs for the full moon in Leo. This little bit about the energy that we're dealing with the full moon in Leo is it's especially good for Aries, Geminis, Leos, Librans, Sagittarians, and Aquarians. So go ahead and check where you guys might have those placements in your charts. This energy is bright and proud, and some may say that maybe it's a little bit too proud. At this time, you have to be asking yourself some questions. Have I been too self-centered, egotistical? Have I been treating people around me the way that I want to be treated? Have I been arrogant, vain, pushy, or pompous in any areas of my life? Have I been expressing myself creatively enough? And have I shown myself enough self-love? The Leo full moon is a good time to get back in touch with our humility, find a balance between what your friends need, what work needs, what your family needs, and what you need. So really important to find that balance. Perform full moon forgiveness ceremonies. So forgive yourself and for others. Remember, we're all doing the best that we can with what we've got and what we know. And it's a great time to check in with your gratitude and show your gratitude for the things that the people and the things and the situations that are in your life. Now, before I get into this reading, I'm just going to ask that you guys go ahead and give this video a thumbs up, hit that subscribe button, comment, share, ring that notification bell. And but most of all, I just want to thank you guys for listening and being a part of this journey. All the love and support that you guys show to this channel is absolutely overwhelming, and you guys are the best, so I just want to thank you. All right, so without further ado, let's go ahead and get into this full moon in Leo reading for Capricorn, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus signs. We're going to go ahead, we're going to ask spirit, angels, ancestors, loved ones who have passed, and spirit guides, what messages do you have for Capricorn, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus signs? What messages do you have for Capricorn, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus signs? What messages do you have for Capricorn, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus signs? Okay. Wow. 2 major arcana cards. Whoa. Okay. Whoa. All right, Capricorn. Excellent. Very interesting. You guys have three very important, powerful major arcana cards right in the center of this reading. So let's go ahead and see what your overall energy cards are. At the bottom of the tarot, you have the Four of Swords. The Four of Swords is all about, setting your intentions. It's all about healing. It's all about meditation and prayer. And remember, during this full moon period, it is a really good time to release the things that are no longer serving you, okay, and find balance. And I'm seeing right off the bat the Hierophant, which is kind of a symbol of, of the church, and I'm seeing the devil. So I'm seeing, which is your energy, that need for balance and uniting your two sides, your light side and your dark, your shadow side and your light. Oh, it's just such a powerful reading, you guys, with the High Priestess right in the middle. All right, so the importance of, finding that quiet space, that quiet time to look for the answers within. Okay, and definitely, your spirituality, if you believe, your God, source, your spirit guides, whatever resonates with you, they can help you confirm. But this message is already telling me that Capricorn, you have the answers within. All right, underneath that, we have the Chariot card, which is in reverse, which is Cancer energy. This is all about sort of being stuck, but this is a very powerful card about success and about victory and positive movement forward. And this major arcana card does not stay stuck for very long. Okay, so you just might need to do some healing, or you just might be waiting to, get very clear on the answers to a question or a problem or something about a relationship. Now, again, again, remember, this can pertain to work, your love relationship, a family situation, anything, okay? Underneath that, I have the Ace of Cups. This is absolute beautiful energy. This is also magician energy in the fact that it's all about communication, communicating your true feelings. This is a blessing from the universe, feeling emotionally fulfilled, a new beginning with the heart. All right, so I love that. And you have the Seven of Pentacles, which is your energy, Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn. It's about, you know, taking this quiet time, doing an internal scan of where do you invest your time, your energy, your love. What have you been doing? Is it time for you to step away from it? You know, do you have to tend it so frequently? You know, when we plant a seed in a little pot, you know, we might check it every day to see if there are sprouts until it gets big enough and strong enough, and we just know that it's bearing fruit, okay, or something that has or will bear fruit. Here we have the Eight of Wands, Aries, Leo, Sag energy. This is my Law of Attraction card. This is my manifestation card. This is quick communication. This can be travel, but it seems like there's a lack of communication, so that's why there's this need for you to quiet the noise, look for the answers within. For some of you, this is communication with, you know, God, source, spirit, universe, your angels, your spirit guides, and you feel like you're not, you know, like you haven't heard anything in a while, right? And spirit's saying, just quiet, you know, calm down, quiet the noise, meditate, pray, and you'll get, you know, you'll get the answers that you're looking for, because most of all, those answers lie within Capricorn. Very, very nice message here. All right, so the Ten of Cups in reversed is where are you right now in your life? So the Ten of Cups is all about, you know, happiness, emotional fulfillment, you know, happy family, happy relationship. And again, remember, this can be in any aspect of your life, but because I do have a lot of Cups energy and I have the Hierophant coming out, for some of you, it has to do with a long-term relationship. And it could be, you know, with a job or with a boss or something like that, or a project you're working on. But for a lot of you, I'm really channeling, you know, that it's going to have to do with love and romance. Now, I forgot to mention in the beginning of this reading that this full moon in Leo reading will go until we have that next full moon in Virgo, okay? And we will be entering Mercury in retrograde. And I feel like right now, my Capricorns, you guys are feeling a little bit at odds with somebody in a relationship, or either at work or whatever situation this you know, I feel like there's a real sense of confusion here. I do have two tens on the ground on the deck here, and tens are all about completion. So sort of the need to end something or to take something to the next level, a cycle of closure. The Ten of Cups can be that you're feeling emotionally drained. Some of you might be feeling like a relationship has, you know, run its course and there's not much more to give at this time, right? And that doesn't necessarily mean a separation. For some of you, I do see that it will be a separation. There will be a real need to identify whether or not this is something that, you know, check and see if this is going to work for you any longer, or, you know, again, has this relationship run its course? Again, that relationship could be a job. It could be also, you know, with the Devil card showing up, it could be a relationship with your higher self, right? Because I did get this sort of message that some of you are feeling like you're not getting the answers that you're seeking or that you're asking through prayer. And you're like, you know, is anybody listening? You know, is anybody helping me, guide me on this journey? And feeling a little bit at a loss, feeling a little bit, you know, a little bit down, a little bit run down, and feeling like, well, maybe, you know, maybe I've fallen out of favor, or maybe I'm doing something wrong. And Spirit is really telling you here, don't get in your own way. Don't get stuck or anchored in this negative energy. Now, the way people are seeing you, or the truth about your relationships, you know, they're seeing you as very committed. This is Taurus energy. So again, this Ten of Cups is Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces energy, which you may have in your chart, or you may be exhibiting these sort of watery, go with the flow, you know, emotionally. In this case, it could be an outpouring of emotion, because these cups are, you know, are in the reverse, and they're sort of, their contents are kind of emptying at this time. All right, so I do get a sense, Capricorn, that you're feeling very drained, that you're feeling like something needs to end, something that's unhealthy and toxic. There is some healing that needs to take place. And for a lot of you, this may be dealing with a water sign, okay? Because I also have the moon, which is Pisces energy. But the Hierophant is all about commitment and going the distance. And he showed up in the upright. So you know, the truth of your relationships are that, you know, these are very long-term committed relationships. And whether it's a contractual obligation such as a marriage, or you have a contract at work, or it's a verbal contract that you have with someone, but people do see you as stable. People do see you as conventional. People see you as, you know, reliable. People see you as, you know, this is also a teacher and a healer. So some of you might work in the healing arts. And especially as Capricorns, you might work with, you know, health, fitness, health sciences, that sort of thing, or in the teaching field, or you might be, you know, you guys might be somebody that others look to for spiritual guidance and for help, right? But I feel like on the inside, you guys are feeling quite drained, and that you need to somehow refill these cups. And remember, all of this is energetic, so we all have the ability to turn these cards upside down, turn that energy around, right? But what's blocking you is your own energy. The Capricorn is represented by the Devil card here, which sometimes is unfortunate because, you know, Capricorn is an absolutely beautiful, strong, hardworking, steady, stable sign, you know, with so many good qualities. And the Devil card here is asking you to take a really good hard look at what is working in your life and what isn't. That could be in a marriage, or in a job, or in a relationship, or on your spiritual journey, or within. Now, the Devil card can also oftentimes speak to toxic relationships, behavior patterns, or thought processes. So a lot of times it can be, you know, drugs and alcohol. And with the Ten of Cups in reverse, there may be somewhat of like a, you know, an alcohol or drinking issue, or an overeating type issue. But it's really whatever we do emotionally to feel full again, okay? But it's usually just temporary. So for some of us, it might be over exercising. For some of us, it might be tuning out the world and watching movies and, you know, eating popcorn and chocolate. For others, you know, it could be drinking, it could be substance abuse, but it could be many different things. So taking a real hard look at, you know, the Devil asks you to take a hard look in the mirror and see what's working and see what isn't, right? And remember, this is all energy, and you have the ability to make the changes starting now, okay? Now, what do you need to do to overcome these obstacles? The Nine of Swords. So in the Nine of Swords, there are a few different energies that I'm picking up on. One of them I'm really picking up on is, you know, the need to listen. Okay, listen to the downloads, you know, the spiritual messages, you know, the aha moments. Pay attention to your dreams. And for a lot of you, this is going to be when you're at, you know, when you're laying down to go to sleep. It's a real soft space. It's a liminal space where you can receive a lot of messages. For others of you, Spirit is asking you to keep a dream journal. Pay attention to your dreams. That's really going to help you sort of work through some of the subconscious relationships or issues that aren't working for you, and will help you find that inner guidance. You know, because again, the theme of this message, Capricorn, is the answers that you're looking for, you hold them within. You and you alone can turn this Ten of Cups upside down to make it right side up, to have that complete emotional fulfillment and happiness in whatever this is resonating with you as. The Nine of Swords also can be a sense of exhaustion. It could be nervousness. It could be anxiety. Again, this is trouble sleeping. This is not getting enough sleep, or it's sleeping too much and waking up in just a total fog. Okay, so for some of you, it's paying attention to, you know, you're getting these messages during your dream time, and during that liminal space before you go to bed and after you wake up. Okay, but for a lot of you, you know, you're feeling this sense of anxiety because you're not anchored in the present. You're too focused on the what ifs and the coulda, woulda, shouldas, and that's really, you know, and it's gotten you out of whack. Again, here we have this beautiful lantern, and I feel like that's just alluding, you know, I'm seeing that hermit energy as well, that some of you are definitely teachers, some sort of guide. People look up to you. You might work with children, or people come to you for questions about health and wellness or spirituality or things like that, or nutrition and that sort of thing. But you have the answers within. Again, if you look at this card, you know, we do have this owl, and this owls are a sign of wisdom. And this light here is that you have that guidance within you, but you do have to find that space where you can really do the searching and hear those answers, because there's something that's blocking you, that's not allowing you to hear those answers. And it may be behavior patterns or thought processes, or it might be that you're just too involved in a relationship that's pulling you out of balance, that's fogging up your lenses, right? Fogging up the windshield so you can't see. Now, what you can do within in order to help you achieve your goals and your desires, this is the Ten of Swords. The Ten of Swords, for some of you, you may have been experiencing some back trouble, and I feel like some of you might be oversleeping, and taking a lot of naps, which may be a result of some sort of depression or anxiety. But the Ten of Swords is also, she's being stabbed through the heart, and I feel like some of you might be feeling that pins and needles feeling. But I think this is also coming to the conclusion that something needs to end. So taking a good hard look at the relationships that are no longer serving you, okay, whether that's love and romance, or whether that's a job, whether you guys are overextended in a certain area, whether you guys are acting on your highest good, with nutrition, food, drinking enough water, and that sort of thing, right? But the two tens here are, and especially with the devil, the Hierophant is the number 5, which is 2 tens, right? 2 5s equal a 10. The importance of completing something. There's something that within that needs to go, right? And for some reason, that deep down, but it's feeling like there's a bit of confusion here that's not letting you take that final step. And this is taking that final step, letting something end that has run its course, okay? Now, what you can learn from the outside world or others that will help you, that will really help you manifest for your highest good. This is Piscean energy. So some of you guys might have an important Pisces person in your life that's going to help you, give you guidance and perspective, and help you sort of see through this fog. Because if you take a look at these two energies here, you can see in the background it's very cloudy, it's very foggy, and the High Priestess is also all about that secrecy. The Moon card here, again, it's alluding to this full moon period. Sorry, you guys. Just one moment. It's sorry about that distraction, you guys. This full moon is all about alluding to this full moon in Leo that we are experiencing. That is also going to be giving you the courage to see things for what they are and seeing where certain things need to end. For some of you, it's going to be talking to a very important Pisces person to get some sort of clarity. And for others of you, it's like you're finally understanding that, life has ebbs and flows. And here we definitely have a tide that's coming in and going out. And you might be in a period of an ebb, right? Where things don't seem to be going your way, where things seem to be things don't seem to be, you're not at your best, right? Because you have this 10 of Cups. I'm seeing this water flowing. It might be an outpouring of resources. You might feel like a lot of time has been wasted, money or energy in a certain relationship or in a certain project or in a job or something like that. But also recognizing that that's the natural ebb and flow of things. Pisces energy is very go with the flow. And I know that can be difficult for Capricorns at times, like figuring out how do I go with the flow, but then also taking a look at the cycles in your life, in your love life, in your career, and where you have ups and where you have downs, and understand that that's always changing. So if you feel like your sort of things are coming, you're in that ebb period, understand that that's not forever. If you're feeling like you are in a little bit of this nightmarish dream state, like where nothing seems to be working, a sense of anxiety and a sense of depression, that also that, use your inner guidance. And I always use this metaphor. If any of you guys have ever had to walk through the forest or through a jungle at nighttime and you don't have a lantern or you don't have your phone, if there's a moon, if you give your eyes the time to adjust, you'll be able to see everything and very, very clearly, almost as if you were walking during the daytime. But that initial reaction of, it's dark, I can't see anything, right, is very, very frightening. But if you give yourself that quiet time and you trust yourself and you trust that your eyes will adjust, then they will, and they will show you the way, and you can do that on your own, okay? Now, your projected outcome here is the High Priestess card. The High Priestess card, we see these two pillars here, and oftentimes we see that reflected in the Hierophant, but she's a reflection also of the Justice card, and that's all about using when you're aligned, when your body, your mind, your heart, your actions are all aligned, and you're trusting who you are and what you know, and you're trusting your intuition, you'll be able to make any decision, and you won't really have to rely on anybody. So we see the Four of Swords energy and the High Priestess energy. You have the answers within. Now, there may be certain things that you won't know. Again, she has this full moon here, so it might take until that full moon in Virgo for you to get very clear on what's going on, or what actions you need to take, or what things that you need to let go of. Okay, so this message here is just trust your intuition, Capricorn. You are the leader, you are a teacher, you are your best guide. Find that time. There's some healing that needs to take place. There's things that need to end, that can no longer continue in the same way that they are going. Okay, but then also that remember that this is you have the strength and courage within, and you also hold the answers. So let's go ahead and pull additional cards for Capricorn, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus. Here we have, this is like the Three of Wands card coming out, recognition and reward, and this is all about growth and expansion, and this is all about aligning your heart, your mind, and your actions, so that once everything is completely aligned, you're going to get that clarity, and you're going to see that growth and expansion that you're looking for. This is also waiting for your ships to come in. And then I also feel like some of you guys are waiting for these answers, but Spirit is saying don't wait too long, right? Because you have the answers within. It's a really good time, as during this Leo season, or this Leo full moon, to take action. Remember that we all have free will. Here we have number 6. We have love and harmony. I love this. Number 6 is the card of Venus. It's a card of balance. Some of you may be manifesting taking your relationship to a new level. This 10 of Cups energy, again, energetically, you can turn this around. This may be a marriage. Some of you might be repairing a marriage or a long-term contract that you have with somebody, whether it's verbal or whether it's written, checking to see what is no longer working between the two of you. But for some of you, you guys are waiting for soulmate energy to come in, right? But there's just some healing that needs to take place. And again, Capricorn, don't overanalyze things and get in your own way. We have another 6 coming out. So this is the third eye chakra. This is, again, falling on top of the High Priestess, the importance of your, of your intuition. 66 is also a master number. So with 2 sixes on the deck, it's all about, the master number 66 relates to money, prosperity, forgiveness, healing, service to others, and unconditional love. Okay, so take all of those keywords as, as they resonate with you, but the importance of using your own inner guidance. You have the answers within. Venus rules Taurus energy, which we see here with the Hierophant, right? And it also rules Libra, which I was talking about with the High Priestess, going back to that Justice card. So for some of you, this is going to be in finance, and for others of you, it's going to be love, or it's going to be both. But again, opening up that third eye chakra, trusting your intuition, Capricorn, is going to yield the results that you're looking for, and the energy to turn that 10 of Cups right side up and to receive and achieve that emotional fulfillment. Again, for some of you, this is soulmate energy. This is twin flame energy. This is all about a love relationship, and it's like you've been waiting for this, and it's finally coming. So trust your intuition. The High Priestess can also speak to the fact that things right now might be really unclear, which we see with this moon card, but trust in the divine. Trust that you're manifesting love and balance. And this is absolutely gorgeous, because look at this. You have the harmony card, 6 of Cups, or this is the Lovers card, sorry, and you have the 2 of Cups, which are the 2 strongest partnership cards in the deck. So for some of you, you're repairing a relationship. For others of you, this is what you're calling in. This is what you're waiting for. This is what you're manifesting. There are just a few little blocks that you have to clear before this can come to you. Really gorgeous energy, you guys. Capricorn, this is one of the most beautiful readings for this Leo and full moon energy. So I'm going to go ahead and pull a few more cards for you guys. Capricorn, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus signs. What additional messages do you have for Capricorn, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus signs? All right, Lizard Spirit, dream the world into being. Again, the importance of dreams, the importance of dream state, and using your imagination, using your third eye. I love this. It's falling right next to that 9 of Swords card, which is about sleep, which is about exhaustion, but it's also about you manifesting you need to set yourself up for success. Feel the energy that you want to receive. Dream about that partnership, dream about that balance, dream about how your current partnership can change or how it needs to end and how it would be with the right partner. Okay, take that how it resonates. 38 breaks down to an 11. I keep seeing in my mind's eye the Justice card. Now the 11 card has popped out. So I'm really getting that, 1111 is an awakening code. Some of you may have been seeing that. Okay, but again, Spirit just keeps bringing me back to soulmate, twin flame energy. Some of you might have been having dreams about a person who is coming to you or somebody who's returning to you. Wow, Capricorn. All right, and then we have Bat Spirit. A rebirth is assured. Number fives. Fives can be about instant manifestation, change, okay? But they're absolutely beautiful cards because they talk about big changes, and this is a huge rebirth, okay? So some of you will be, taking a relationship that you thought was, dead and dying and bringing it to the next level, and it's going to be a beautiful reunion and rebirth. For others of you, this is absolutely stepping out of old stale energy and moving into, a rebirth, right? A transformation, and then therefore calling in, you guys have been manifesting and calling in this soulmate or just this balance. Okay, so it doesn't have to be romance for everyone, because I definitely do see that with business. And the Lovers card and the Two of Cups card, which we're seeing here in harmony and spiritual union, could be that you're finally meeting the person that's going to really help you take off in business, whether it's with an idea or it's financial support. Okay, but definitely trust your gut on this one, Cappies. Here we go. We have 41, breaks down to a 5. Self-discipline. We have 2 5s on the deck. 55s are a change in consciousness, right? They're instant manifestation, communication, evolution. Okay, and you guys, if there is a sign out there that has self-discipline, it's Capricorn. And this green energy, I love it, because the green energy is, that very earth energy, that Capricorn energy, that health, bringing about, a very fertile and abundant sort of new life, right? Giving birth to a new fertile environment or job or relationship. And then we've got that red sitting right on top of the wands, which could be that Aries, Leo, Sag energy, which is about being creative and all about expansion and passion. And it's absolutely gorgeous. Really nice energy. All right, let's go ahead and pull an additional card for Capricorn, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus signs. All right, and we have Follow Your Dreams, 85. Very nice. I love that. Follow your dreams. Yep. I mean, there's not much more to say about that card, Capricorn. What you can imagine, what you've dreamt about. Again, we do have a real dream sequence showing up in this reading. The 9 of Swords, okay, and then we have Dream the World into Being. For some of you, you guys are seeing something or someone in your dreams that you are manifesting. For others of you, it's really the importance of visualizing and energetically getting to a space where you can call in call in the people, the situations, and the things, okay, of the same frequency that you're vibrating at. And that's all about following your dreams, making yourself happy, bringing bliss and joy back into your life, and total wish fulfillment. All right, and then here we go. The card that wanted to pop out is Balance. Again, how many times have I said that I keep seeing that Justice card, that Libra energy in this reading, and it finally shows up. The importance of finding that balance, right? And this 2, 2s are all about balance. The High Priestess, in her arsenal, all of her weapons or her tools are the 2s. The 2 of Swords, peace of mind, right? The 2 of Wands, that creation, being able to create what you're passionate about. The 2 of Pentacles, change, but creating balance through change, okay? And then the 2 of Cups, which is all about that spiritual union and balance in love. So I love how this reading really just comes together for you guys. It's an absolutely beautiful, auspicious reading for my Capricorns. I feel like you guys have deserved it, because I know the last few readings I've done for you guys, it's been all about like push through, even though you're alone, and this type of energy. So I'm really, really happy to receive these messages on your behalf. So please don't forget to give this video a thumbs up, hit that subscribe button, comment, share, ring that notification bell. But most of all, thank you for listening, and I hope you have an absolutely beautiful full moon in Leo.